Derek, why?
Because I thought it'd be very awkward. That's honestly why.
What was your first memory with this show?
As I came out of the womb, my mom wanted me to be exposed to feminist literature and like stuff like that. So she had me watch the show.
So you understood women?
Yeah, so
They
I could
showed this in
understand women.
schools.
Yeah. This was like a standard show that they would show in school.
Yeah, I
Gushing
remember
over magical girls. They're like, it's
showed it.
totally normal and natural to les out 3 times in one episode.
It was in 4th grade health class. We watched it.
Health class.
To the degree that you're tying magical girls up and tickling
And
them in the
spanking them,
streets.
yeah. It's
Slapping
just
them.
it's just normal, dude.
That was my favorite subject.
Yeah, it was my favorite.
Haunted by the urge to watch more anime, but terrified of doing it alone, I crawled from the darkness of my room into the vanity of the void. There, I gathered 3 of my most handsome buds to watch just 3 episodes of a show. Together, we asked, is it good?
When I was young, I always liked cartoon.
Guys, it's Japan. If we lived there, like many a YouTuber that I watch, we would just know.
Yeah, I mean,
but
this is
common
obviously
sense.
extremely culturally accurate as to the day-to-day base of what goes on in Japan.
like, to be fair, it's like kind of fun, but it's also very gratuitous. But it's an ecchi, so that's like kind of to be expected. I thought it'd be kind of funny to watch because it's a very gratuitous ecchi. But I have watched like a bunch of it before.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like if you like went on Pornhub and you watched a porno and you're like, why is there porn in my porn? Like you know what you're showing up to. Like you know what you're watching.
Like, why'd you come here? I mean, I forced you.
Is it
but-
advertised as porn? I
No,
didn't want to ask.
it's
Like,
ecchi. They don't show anything that's like that explicit, but they go like right at the fucking border. Like,
I love
It's
the
so
idea of someone
close.
rolling up on
what
Pornhub
is
and just
the
being like,
what
this
is the
isn't
threshold?
Naruto.
dude, it's my favorite fucking character, Naruto.
I will say though, you can have ecchi and be an action show. You know, those exist as well.
Yeah, not that this is just straight ecchi. This is like so fucking
I don't
ecchi
think
that
it's straight.
ridiculous.
There was a little action.
It's gay ecchi,
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah.
This
Very
is
gay,
gay.
actually.
This is gay ecchi, yeah.
But honestly, like, I almost feel like if they dialed down the etchiness a little bit, they would have like the characters are kind of fun how they interact with each other. I like that the main girl is obsessed with these like magical girls and she thinks they're really cool and then she gets turned into a villain for them. I think that could have been a really fun dynamic if it wasn't like
It is a
the
fun
maximum
dynamic. It's just-
horny like oh my god.
yeah,
They
take
lose
the-
instantly, which like takes away a lot of the stakes of anything because they're
Yeah, it
supposed
does-
to be like fighting. I don't
Take
love
the
that with
etchiness
beginning.
away. The dynamic is fun, but you gotta dig deep and get past the gratuity.
Yeah, it's
Unless
like one
you're
of those
here
things
for
where it's
that,
like,
then you're gonna like it, or you won't. I don't know, but it's
You sold us
it
on
is
the deep,
kinda
rich
long.
character development.
There's fun little character moments in between, but like there is a lot of just like it's like gratuitous.
Yeah, it
But,
feels like there
you know,
could
it's
be more
whatever.
plot there. There's like it could be a little bit more wholesome at some points, and that might be like a benefit to it.
It's all about the
But-
balance, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it's a bit extreme. I did like read the manga a while ago, and I remember it not being as. And I don't know if it's just more the beginning is like front loaded with ecchi because he wanted that in there, but I remember them actually like having like actual fights with stakes,
Yeah,
kinda, but it's also stupid. I don't
so
know. It's
if
just like a
I'm gonna,
goofy
like,
show.
put my like cool guy goggles on and rub my balls real quick. I would just say like this is a fun sketch, not necessarily a whole series, because it's like we get it as the thing happens and then it happens
The thing
again in the
happens.
second episode and then it happens again 2 more times.
Yeah, like
There's only
like
so much
there's
stroking and BDSM.
Like it's fun, but
it's like a formula from the get go.
It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's very front.
Well, it's also like, you know, if you're not gonna do like a plot, which like maybe there is later in the episodes. We only
I'm
watched
sure
2 episodes, of
episode
course.
4 is just a completely plot-driven episode.
Yeah, it's great writing.
That's all it
They
takes. If
completely
you just
changed
got
it
to the
up.
episode
There's no ecchi in it whatsoever at that point.
There's a lot
It's
of
strictly
plot
about
going
the
on.
world building.
Yeah, it's strictly about the fucking world building. It's really good, dude.
I would love if in episode 4 they explain why there's only females in the whole society.
Yeah, because I was looking at the
didn't even
background and I'm
notice
like, wait, no one in the background's a dude. It's all
That's
women.
not that
All
great.
men
That's-
have been evaporated.
That is not. That's kind of just a Japanese thing that sometimes they do that in movies and stuff. I've seen movies like that too.
They remove all the dudes.
Yeah, where it's just like all female cast. There's a lot of.
Was this made by a nun?
Yeah, it definitely was made by a nun. It's very wholesome. They like, there's no like actual nudity. I mean, you see a nipple here and there, but like,
I will give this show credit in the sense that it's an ecchi with the nipples. I can't even begin to tell you how many Netflix ecchis I have definitely not watched where they just smooth them over.
yeah, you should have
like,
heard.
there should be a
you should have
nip
heard
there.
Matt, he like nutted immediately.
Yeah.
He was like, oh.
Does that bother you that much?
Finally.
Well, clearly he's bringing it up.
I know you brought it up.
It's
like,
only the
a
5th
couple
or 6th
times.
time I've brought it up, but it's like I have to sing that show praises because it's like it should be in more shows. Just draw the nipples,
Like
guys.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of like
If you're gonna do
weirdly more
nudity, just go all the
noticeable.
way, have some nip
Like-
in there.
In this case,
No.
it was an ecchi, so it's like obviously it's like a little bit more like, you know, horny, we'll say. But like, there's been a lot of shows I've watched where it's like very artsy, you know, like Ghost in the Shell has a lot of nudity, and then they like draw nipples, but it's like not sexualized at all, right? It's just like just a nude
Yeah.
figure
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
just
doesn't have
but
to
it's
be.
like
hot
but they
and, like,
should
banging, but
be
yeah, not
there.
sexualized, yeah.
it's one of those things where it's like I feel like I'm so used to just seeing like bumps in anime that like when there are nipples,
Imply
it's just like whoa, like it's like seeing like a fucking like
Yeah,
giraffe
you go boing.
IRL. Yeah, just pop an instant boner. It's just seeing a unicorn. That's all I'm saying is that it's just kind of interesting because I'm so used to like not seeing it.
It's appreciated when it's there.
Yeah.
There was the scene that sticks out to me the most is I think it was what's that isekai? No, not an isekai. It's like the fantasy show with the reincarnated prince, and he has like the show gives him the huge mother-bearing hips and the exposed thighs. What's that show called?
Femboys Are Us. What are you talking
me-
about?
and
man?
Oh, I know what you're fucking talking about.
It's called like the Seventh Prince.
The Seventh Prince.
Yeah.
the seven.
Why the fuck are you
So he's got
watching
this hot
Seventh
maid
Prince?
that they go out of their way to show that like bathes
Sorry,
with
what's
him
this,
and like.
It's called the seventh.
What's this anime
Prince
called
that
for research purposes?
That was reincarnated.
It's the
with
Seventh
mother-bearing
Prince.
hips.
I thought it was a girl,
Massive
but it's a boy,
thighs.
right?
That's the
Yeah.
title.
It's a
Yeah,
boy
it's the
and he's
seventh-
got
okay,
like
let
just
me
the most
find a
luscious
fucking
thighs.
picture of this fucking disgusting mongoloid.
Oh,
But yeah, just not to get off topic, but like there is a scene like in the very first episode
They
they front load it with a bath scene with him and his hot maids, and all of them are completely nude showering him, and none of them have nips. And I'm like, if you're gonna show the
yeah.
girls without their towels off, and you're really like it's in our face here like this, just draw the nipple, folks.
Yeah, I guess.
And then I turned off the show. I refused to watch any more of it, even though Demi said it was really good. But I was like,
what?
The boy child gets the thighs. The hot, big-tittied maid can't have the fully drawn nip.
I do
Goodness
not
gracious,
remember that
people.
show being good. I watched like an. Well, I didn't watch very much of it. I was like, oh.
But
Isn't he
anyway,
just, like,
if there's a point I can give
hyper-OP?
Baiser and the magical girls, it's like at least they draw the nipples.
Isn't it literally like, oh, he like what he sucked at magic and then he got reborn and was now very good
Yes.
at magic?
He sucked at magic, and then he got killed, and then he gets reborn as
So
the
it's just
cute
like a
boy man
revenge plot, basically.
I have no
A
idea.
Revengikai.
I just know it's one of those shows where the main character can literally do everything and anything, and he's like the best and suffers no consequences. As
You know
far
what?
as I
That kind
know,
of sounds like my life, so maybe I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
and pretty relatable. Yeah.
You know, I would take that as a joke until I saw you hacking your fucking media player earlier, and I fully believe that now that you're like the main character, dude.
Dude,
bro, like fucking pulled up a console earlier while we were watching anime and like was just like, yeah, I'm just playing the next video, and fucking like typed in like a line of code and just popped up like this whole
fucking
what
Matrix.
the fuck, dude?
I just
in the middle of
opens the file. Jesus.
When Baiser molests the magical girls for like the 60th time in the episode, it's just a line of code streams across the screen, and Derek's like hacking into the Matrix. Which is what they saw in when the machines hooked up the humans to the Matrix. It's the first thing that they simulated was gushing over magical girls.
Yeah, that's the
in
first
its
thing.
entirety.
That's why they were so content for so long.
Yeah, that is so like out of all the versions of the Matrix, they settled on 1999 or whatever eventually, but the first one was just gushing over magical girls because they were like, man, if we just made everyone lesbians, they would fall in line and become batteries for us.
Just like that scene in Matrix 2 where Neo meets like the architect of the Matrix. In the second iteration of the Matrix, we streamed gushing over magical girls and black animal titties in everyone's
They were all
faces.
medical girls and all women.
The architect is like a fucking like a huge fan of this show. He's just like,
I fucking love this show.
The scene of the tickling scene just playing on every monitor in the architect's room. You can edit that.
Yeah, it's just like
Neo's just
all
there.
the fucking spanking scenes, and he's like, "It's actually really good, guys." It's like explaining.
I'm just seeing like a fucking edit where it's just him and like every fucking monitor is just like a different angle of something that's going on in the show.
It's reflecting in Neo's glasses. He's like, "Oh, whoa! We didn't know that the Matrix
Whoa,
dude.
could do this.
Whoa, dude! I know kung fu.
I know how to goon now."
I know how to goon.
Yeah, when they're injecting like the kung fu into Neo's brain,
Send me the
fucking,
gooning program.
They just have like a fucking gooning program. It's just this show.
Don't worry, Neo. We're uploading the gooning program right now. Starts fucking.
I swear, you can edit this show into
Typing
anything.
a keyword.
And it makes it infinitely funnier.
I like. Well, when we're watching it, you're like, oh, that'd be really funny to have like a serious reviewer or like a video essay on this, and they're just like showing the most gratuitous fucking ecchi scenes from this while they're talking about how great it is and like serious it is.
Yeah, like load up
Or
you know, like
art form or whatever.
yeah, any of those YouTube video essays were like the Japanese anime medium is truly the greatest, and then instead of the show that they were actually talking about, you just replace it with footage of Baiser titty slapping Azure girl on loop.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about the plot yet, which is the main
Derek
character.
I
Which
did a
brief
brief
intro.
summary.
I
A
keep
brief aside of
I
it's
keep
about.
messing up her name because I kept reading it as Utero or whatever. Utero. So Miss Utero, John Utero, is like gets like an evil power where she just like BDSMs everyone.
Well, so
constantly.
she thinks she's like, oh shit, a mascot character. No way, I get to be a magical girl. I love magical girls. And then she transforms.
It's kinda
and
like
she's like,
Madoka.
why am I so skimpy? And he's like, well, you're a villain, dumbass. And then she's like, oh, I don't want to fight them because I love them. And he's like, yeah, you do. And if you don't fight him, I'm gonna post your transformation scene online to everyone and blah blah blah.
Oh, is that what it was? Like
That's
the
one
little,
of the things he says.
little imp thing. Like
Yeah, he said he was gonna
blackmails
post it
her.
on
Yeah,
what
the
was it,
mascot.
Snitter.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just
Twitter,
getting
yeah.
millions of
Sounded
views
wrong.
off of you. And then he makes up like the dumbest story ever. He's like, yeah, my people is actually being genocided by the other mascots.
Yeah, and he gets like the whole sob story.
Yeah,
and
and
then
she's like, I made that.
she's like, oh, I gotta do it for him, and then like it cuts to him, and he's just like,
wow,
that's a great story. Glad I made it up.
Glad I made it up.
Yeah,
Glad
I
she's
bought that
retarded.
completely, and I
Glad
did
she's an
like
idiot.
the. That was genuinely funny. I like that part because I also bought into it like Baiser, and then immediately he's like, "This dumbass bought the story."
Yeah, I'm so used to like that kind of thing being unironic in anime that it was really easy to just be like, oh yeah, I guess this is true, and then just being like,
the show
Ready to
definitely
accept
like.
it.
Yeah, this show does know how to parody all of those tropes.
Yeah, that is
very effectively.
With all of them in the same classroom, literally sitting next to each other. Like, she's sitting next to the actual magical girls, but since like when they turn into magical girls, there's like a glamour or whatever, and you can't tell who they are, even though you can obviously, as the viewer, tell who they are.
Straight up the difference between like Clark Kent and Superman.
Yeah, because like he puts the glasses on, and then like, oh, we can't.
It's like, where do you go?
But that is actually, don't they explain that in the show? Like the glasses are magical or whatever, or like they
probably
like
did.
confuse. I whatever. It's the same shit, and they're all sitting next to each other, and they do the trope where they're like, "Oh, we got to go to the bathroom," so they all go to the bathroom at the same time. I remember that trope from Code Lyoko, honestly, because they would do that all the time. Like, I got to go to the fucking nurse's room. Yeah, they would all go like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm feeling sick. Don't worry, I'll bring them to the nurse's room, and then they run off. Like that's such a like trope of that genre.
I thought their excuse for getting out of class in Lyoko was like, I gotta go powder my forehead, or I gotta go wax
that's what it is. No, it was always the infirmary. They were always like, oh, I feel sick, I gotta go to the infirmary. It's like, I'll bring him, and they eventually, I think the teacher goes, no, you did this like 30 times.
You do this every episode.
Yeah, you think eventually, like, teachers now,
Pretty
whenever
much.
like someone asks to go to the infirmary, they're like, are they a superhero?
No, I think they use
just like a
ChatGPT, and they're like, should I let my kid go to the nurses? Is my kid sick? And then they take a picture of the kid. And then ChatGPT's just like, that's an onion.
And then they say, Grok, put him in a bikini. Imagine if your teacher did that, just walked up.
Oh my God.
This is the world Elon wants.
Immediately gets liked by Elon. Yeah, it's Elon's world.
Elon's he's like, I'm looking forward to the days that teachers use Grok to generate it.
All right, make him turn around.
That's why I made it. In fact.
Oh my fucking God, that's awful. That's like the worst shit ever.
Education.
You know, and there's definitely been probably like a handful of teachers that have already lost their jobs.
100%. It has to have happened. Gotta be some fucking.
I'm sure every teacher's just in the middle of class pulling out their phone and be like, Grok, I'll put him in a bikini. Fucking Jesus Christ. Maybe in this show.
My God.
Stick to this show, teachers.
Yeah, this educational.
This really good lesbian awareness video.
Awareness.
I don't know what to call it.
I think the word you're looking for is empowering.
Empowerment. Thank you.
This is
That's what it's really
empowering
about.
Show.
These strong, independent lesbians and their
What's the theme of the show? Besides
the theme?
Sexual awakening into BDSM porn.
Like fetishes. That's literally the theme. They
it's coming to age lesbian.
Coming to edge.
Coming to age. Coming out of the closet.
Coming to edge.
Coming to edge. There it is.
Coming and edging. That's the theme of the show.
I'm still laughing at the idea of putting like the Fox TV logo in the corner of the episode while it's playing.
I remember them
watermark.
Like stuff actually like happening where another set of like villains show up and then they start like infighting. And then the magical tribes, which is the magical girls, don't. Yeah, it's the third episode. It's all plot. I'm sure there's a fucking really weird scene with like I remember with a diaper and a bottle, and I'm like, nope.
Oh my God,
not me. And that is apparently anime only. And I'm good. I'll skip that one. I kind of wanted to skip some of them in this because they were kind of a little long, but they were all just whatever.
Did they ever release like a definitive edition? Like if you want to watch the show just for the plot and all the ecchi scenes are either like edited down or taken out completely?
Can we get the abridged cut where it's just the porn basically?
Yeah, can we get a Barry? Can we get that cut?
Barry.
Rock, can you re-edit the entire thing? Thank you.
Rock, can you re-edit the thing with Barry's face replacing all of the
There's
girls?
Just some funny like little gags in it though with like her. I don't know, just the animation's like funny. They have like genuinely like funny faces. They have like cute designs.
Yeah, the animation's pretty
Visor's
good.
design's great. and the expressions are fun. Sorry, Clay, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying that the animation was good. Even like when it's like limited, like they use it, they do it like in a positive way. You know, where it's like a funny bit or whatever.
They were pretty good about that.
It's colorful.
It's called. Danny loved it, dude. Danny literally like said like, "Oh, I gotta take a break. It's too much for me." And he like walked out of the room like, crying and just. He's like, "Can we actually restart from episode 1?"
I did leave, but that was just to get beer.
Danny asked multiple
did
times
have
to rewatch
this drove this man to drink.
No, I already had. I started before we watched it.
But
that was already spiraling before we started the podcast.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
No.
But really quick, I wanted to just say, because I don't think we said who the magical tries are. Those are the magical girls in the show.
Powerpuff Girls.
Like, yeah, they suck ass.
That's their official name.
For some reason at the beginning, even though they've been fighting like villainy forever.
Like they show them right away fighting.
Yeah, and then they lose instantly.
Then they lose all their kung fu abilities, and when they see this really just crazy, dangerous villain, which is the main character, who doesn't, I don't know, she just kind of like vines them, and then
she summons a flower and it just wrecks them instantly and starts rubbing their pussies, and then then she spanks them.
Yeah.
She brain breaks the fucking or Azure, the blue one, over and over again.
My favorite girl, she gets brain broken like 4 times in 3 episodes.
Yeah, there's a. I didn't know if they would show it or like how far in it was, but there is this like a scene with her just like giving up instantly to her, and then she's like, "This isn't fun anymore. I like it when you fight." And then she like fucking.
Yeah, I think they were hinting at like the blue girl kind of is into it.
Oh, she is absolutely
like
into
begrudgingly.
it. They were fucking screaming that hint. It was not a subtle hit.
Like in the was it the 3rd or 4th time Bizer molests her? It's like I think she's into it.
I think she might be a little into it.
But
is that just me or is?
But really quick, just the 3 magical tries. You got like Magenta, who's like the default like leader one, like cinnamon roll,
one.
I guess. And then you got Azure, who's the more like
the Ojo.
Yeah, like the stoic, more like mature one,
ladylike one, yeah.
And you got Sulfur, who's like the like tomboy, definitely shops at Hot Topic one.
She's the fun character because I thought like her design was the most like elegant, but then she has the most brash personality. Like
she also has that like little cat smile all the time, which is fun.
Yeah, I forgot that she had the gauntlets. That's a cool weapon.
Yeah,
yeah,
she was the only one that like actually fought back.
She's the one that actually did anything.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, I'm not just gonna let you beat me." I mean, it was like the 3rd time, but yeah. And I like the highlights they did with her hair, where it was like a color. So just the white highlights.
Yeah, that was.
The other two
She had like the gauntlets. They had like the Hot Topic like studs on them.
Yeah, yeah. Funny. But like her casual outfit kind of matched that, where she was wearing like, she's wearing
trip pants from Hot Topic.
Yeah, dude, she literally looked like she was wearing fucking Hot Topic like pants.
Fuck it, that's her new nickname. Hot Topic.
Hot Topic, dude. She was a hot topic for this podcast.
It was a pretty hot topic.
How many does like the League of Villains grow, or is it just Bizer and the like sex crazy military girl?
Yeah,
I like the sex kid. I forget what her name is. It's like Kiwi or something.
Not Tomiko or whatever.
I like the military.
That's when the lezen really kicks in when she gets introduced.
Yeah, she straight up like left a snail trail.
Yeah, she's like trying to drag her to a love hotel at the end of the episode.
Yeah, it's like whoa.
She's got a conflict.
What a fun dynamic her and
I don't know if you guys were paying attention when she was doing her backstory. It's literally just like she's getting upstaged by magical girls on like social media, and she's like, "Yeah, I want to kill them. Let me join." And she's like about to shoot like porn, of herself so she gets more views.
She was about to start an OnlyFans, and
Yeah.
then the little imp thing gives her
The little-
powers.
It goes like, hey, you want to like fight Matt? He's like, yes. All right.
She didn't take much convincing.
Yeah, it was like instant. But yeah, the organization does add more members. It adds like this. I think it's Alice because it's like an Alice in Wonderland character, but they're a little weird. I don't really like them. And then there's like the two other girls that show up in the intro, the blue hair, the two that you were like, oh, who are those two?
Yeah, the ones doing karaoke in the opening.
Yeah, those two.
I
are
like the
another
girl
two
singing. I
villains.
liked her design. They're villains.
Yeah, they're also villains. And then there's the nun and the other chick who was sitting on the throne. Those are like the main cast of villains, and then like more people show up later, I think.
Did the magical girls form like a party of 5 like Sailor Moon? Or
No,
is it just three of them?
they just get like stronger and like stop sucking ass, if I remember right.
Because you did say there eventually that gets to a point where there's actual fights. It's not just they get immediately defeated and then diddled by Baiser.
Yeah, unless I'm misremembering, but it could be the manga. I just remember there was actual fights, and
The author was like, when you're adapting this,
etchy
just...
shit in it. Don't get me wrong. Like,
I love
it
the
is-
idea that like this is like your Batum, where like you watch through it and it's like literally just nothing but etchy bullshit the whole time. And you're like, no, I swear to God, there was like a plot. There was something here.
Dude, there's a plot. I swear, it's really good.
They're like fucking
Please.
digging
That's
deeper
another.
and
That would be
deeper.
another great edit, like Batum, where he's going, "I'm the greatest gamer that ever gamed," and then he
Okay,
cuts to his computer and
I
he's
was
just
literally
watching
trying
Gushing.
to look up, like, I was
Just
trying to
watching
look
this.
for a fucking fight, and I found this fucking image.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
Is
Oh
it
my
crazier than the
God.
last image you sent? Can we put these up on the Newgrounds context image pool?
That'd be
Probably not.
awesome.
We
It would-
can
it would
try.
up the rating of this
You
episode.
can pretend.
It'll get Tom Fulp to watch this.
Tom Fulp's like, oh, it's actually my
You
favorite
would-
show.
Yeah, he watches it.
I watch
deletes
it with my
Yeah,
family
I
all
don't
the
really
time.
like anime, but gushing over magical girls. No, that one's a gem.
That one's
If I had to
great.
pick one, it would be Gushing over Magical Girl.
I love gushing, just gushing over magical world.
Actually inspired me to make Nightmare Cops.
In a cave with a box of scraps.
I swear you could. Yeah, you should find a way to edit. Like Jarvis, pull up the the interface, like Iron Man's interface. And it's, the HUD is just Gushing over Magical Girl.
Yeah, all the edits is funny.
I'm having too much fun thinking about how that was. I do. That's one of my favorites. The Jarvis.
There's the man
Tony
cave in
Stark.
The Sopranos
Yep.
when Tony's watching movies and shit. It gets to be
Jarvis
fucking
shows
gushing over.
somebody
What do we come in here for? I want to gush over Magical Girl.
Yeah, I think there's a scene actually where it's like the whole crew and they're in there and they're watching a movie. It'd be really funny. It just cuts to them watching
Hey,
the
Tone, I didn't know you were into that, Tone.
Yeah, what can I say?
was able to
Sophie?
tickle
I'm a man
me.
of culture.
Hey, are you batuming over there?
Tone, I thought we were watching Batum. What the fuck is this shit?
Batum this, Batum that. We're
I
always
swear I was watching
in here.
Batum.
God, I just want someone to slap my ass like that.
I mean, I watch it for the action.
What's with the plot?
Batum, we don't like that fake shit around here. Now, gushing over magical girls, that's for real Italians.
Real Italian Americans. I forgot this happens.
Of
Seems
course,
like-
there's a gigantism fetish somewhere.
Oh, it has to be, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Because it's a good show, dude. I'm telling you.
What do you think? What's like the Mount Rushmore of niche fetishes? They got like feet, gigantism.
What do you mean by the Mount? What?
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
Because if there was one, it would be the show would probably cover them all. It's like
The
educational.
show does cover them all.
Yeah, the titties the size of, skyscrapers.
That's pretty hot, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I guess it's a
Pretty
little
epic.
bit of this, a little bit of that. kind of.
What was that show?
Genre.
Speaking of ecchis, like I vividly remember this being all over YouTube in my youth, in my high school, middle school into high school years, when my mom was newly divorced and she let me use her work laptop. On YouTube, there was this anime. I think it's called Icon.
Icon.
That sounds
like
kind
hot
of
anime
familiar.
purple girl
That sounds
with
familiar.
massive bazongas.
It's like E-I-K-N. Hold up. Icon.
Icon.
Yeah. I've never seen this, but it does sound familiar.
I think I remember seeing it on like Netflix or something. Oh wait,
I feel like
I did not see that on
Netflix
fucking
has it.
Netflix.
Of course it does.
I know what this is though.
I feel like
everyone's
I
got
remember you talking about
massive,
this before, Maddie.
ginormous.
Yeah, people would put like gifs of these characters because when you're 12,
it's everywhere.
And you're like the
back in the day.
when you're Google searching biggest anime titties, like this would come up.
Back in my day,
it's
they made
on-
the titties bigger.
It's on Crunchyroll, so
Well, see, this got a Crunchyroll dub.
Yeah, it
How come
can't be
gushing
like-
over my
Well, it has
magical
a
girls?
dub.
it does have a dub on Crunchyroll. Yeah,
What the fuck? How? Okay, I
All
guess
right,
we'll
it's
have to
going on
watch
the-
because
this.
it's like
It's going on
uh,
the queue.
I mean, like Super Sonico has one. You know, it's like a lot of.
We're
ecchis have
watching
them.
fucking X-Arm next week, bro, and it's gonna be so good. You're gonna love it.
X-Arm, yeah. When's that getting a dub? That deserves a dub.
Does it?
Does it, man?
I vote yes. I think it
You're
should.
probably right. It only
Yeah.
it deserves like a dub, like if we did it. That's what it deserves. Like
Oh my god.
not a
can we do it?
professional.
We do the
dub.
dub.
Should
Can
we
we,
actually like
if-
spend like a week dubbing it?
I was gonna say we should
The whole
do
thing. Fuck it.
Yeah.
as like some
3
sort of
episodes.
milestone. At some point, we should actually dub like 3 episodes of a show.
That'd
It would be funny as fuck.
Well, we'd have to get through one episode first before we commit to 3.
No, I'm
That
just
is
saying,
a-
like you know.
I think
that's
that Clay,
the
that
same
would be
thing.
a fantastic like marketing ploy for the YouTube.
Yeah, when we have
make
like
our own
3
abridged.
whole fans
Yeah.
instead of 2.
Oh my god.
That would get
I
us
think-
2 more fans.
Dude, yeah, if we fucking
Total.
increase our fan base by 150%.
Yeah, I'm just.
And we
you
do
know,
it by
it'd be-
making our own dubbed over abridged
No,
series.
because think about it, 3 fans, 3 episodes. Yo, like I'm on to
That's one
something
fan
here.
an episode.
I'm on to
Joe.
something. Let me go do some blow. I'll be right back.
Gujo says, didn't YouTubers rag on X-Arm for shitty animations or whatever? No.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
you
no.
got it mixed up. I think they actually were just like
Like praising
praising X-Arm
Yeah.
for
Glazing it.
shitty animations.
I think they were glazing how good the animation was.
Yeah.
X-Arm, so I found X-Arm before it was like out, it was like announced super early. They had a bunch of trailers and I saw it and I'm like, this is amazing. We are going to watch this at some point. And,
And we did.
We did, and it was a
Many moons
fucking
ago.
phenomenal anime.
Yeah, blue are,
so-
are little.
I liked
little
it.
minds.
It blew my dick straight off. I had to glue it back on.
That's a good thing, by the way.
Yeah, enjoy. So yeah, we'll watch it at some point, or tomorrow. We're watching it next week. Fuck.
We're watching it next week. Yeah.
Yeah, I said I
alright,
wasn't going to
guys.
remove it from the queue. We're definitely putting it on.
So gushing all over these magical girls or whatever it's called. What do you guys want to watch more of it? How you feeling?
I mean, like
Only with you guys.
Is it
it would be fun.
It's the kind of
to-
show
yeah.
I think you should watch with friends.
are you gonna immediately watch it?
Yeah, we
as
should
soon
all
as
just
you
fucking
exit the call.
sit in the same
Yeah.
room naked and watch this show
Yeah,
Yeah.
and drink
each
and,
other.
it's a show to watch with your dick in your
Jerk
hand
each
with your
other
bros, having a brewski in the other.
yeah.
I
Oh, dude,
should've
that's how you
ordered
do
that
it.
differently.
We all just like one hand is someone else's dick, and then the other hand is just a brewski.
It's a circle jerk.
And we just got gushing over magical girls playing in the background. See, it cancels itself out, right? Because it's like you have all this gay shit going on like gushing over magical girls, and then you have all this like
Gay shit.
other gay shit, and then it's like
Yeah,
but
you-
it's like male gay shit, and then like female gay shit, and then it's just like it's like
And it
really
just
straight
becomes
at
cancels
the
out. It
end.
makes it
straightest
You know,
thing
it's
ever.
like yeah,
It
it's
makes
like
it so fucking straight.
you know, like 7, like -7 times -7 is like a positive number, right? So it's like that, you know, it's math.
I forgot that's how math worked.
Dude, math.
Yeah,
dude.
gay math, it's straight, you know.
You gay the math till it's straight. That's just what my preacher told me to do.
I think
I was about to say,
there's
that's
probably
what-
so many dudes that were able to like get
Christians
mad
do,
dick
right?
from that analogy.
Dude, you
Well, I
should
never
teach
thought of it
math.
that
You should
way.
teach a math class, Clay.
Yeah, you should.
Oh yeah, Grok.
Guys are just making out with each other by the end of it.
I am glad that this show exists because I don't think you will ever find a show like this anywhere else besides anime. But I don't think I want to watch any more of it. I'm good. I actually learned something today.
the gist. We learned Hana means flower, Danny.
Yeah.
We joked before, like during Licorice Recoil, when we watched Railgun, and we were like, "Oh, not enough lesing out. If only they lesed out, this would be a good show." And now I'm like, I take that back. No, they lesed out just enough.
Whoa.
Just
Whoa,
enough.
character
How
arc.
could you say that, Danny?
They lesed out just enough. It was perfect. This was too much. Too
Yeah,
much
Licorice Recoil is a
You
bit
didn't
more,
want the
it's a bit
licorice
more
recoil girls to
wholesome.
start
This is-
butt funneling each other and tickling.
She
This is
picked
like the
girl
exact
up and
opposite.
spun her around.
Would you say?
And it's like more. We're like more, and then now it's like.
Would you say a certain scientific railgun was like the in between there, where it
I would
was
say
like
that was way more tame. They
was
did
way
like
more-
one thing.
Yeah,
Or-
like the,
I don't know. It wasn't that many.
I don't think. Well, I'm sure it's gonna
It was
happen
just
at
that
some
one
point,
episode, right?
Yeah,
but so
it's
far,
most-
Visor hasn't tried to roofie the other magical girl. She's very
yeah. Well,
upfront
that's what I was
about
gonna
her
say. Is that
molestation.
I forget
It's
what
like
her
a
name
joke
is.
that she's like a perv, but nothing like really happened. Like Railgun always like punches her. Kuroko, she just like punches her.
Yeah, there's a
Or
little bit of
shocks her.
like a silly consequence for the perviness.
Yeah, like
so-
because in Railgun she's gonna like give her an aphrodisiac in her like a drink. She's gonna roofie her basically,
and she's
and
also
then she gets her own drink handed back to her, and she's like, "Oh, I'm thirsty," and then she drinks her own fucking thing.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why I'm thinking Visor is more heinous than Mrs. Quagmire from Railgun, because Visor actually not only commits but fully follows through with her sex crimes.
She just goes up and starts like spanking and tickling them, and then like she's like, "I'm gonna put some hot candle wax on your chest, okay?"
We're in the midst of we were watching like one of those sequences, and we're like, man, thank God that she's also a girl, because if she was like the Tomb guy, can you
Yeah, I
imagine?
was saying that it only works because she's a girl. Because if it was just some random dude just sexually assaulting a bunch of girls, like it just like it would just stop there. It would just be like, all right, this is too much.
Yeah, that's the anime.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
only works for some reason because it's like a girl touching on. I mean, it's not better, you know, but it's just like
Oh no,
It
I
doesn't
don't know,
make
it's
it
more
right.
funny, I guess,
it
contextually.
Because they're magical girls.
they're epic.
Is that just?
magical
You think the
girls.
show
They're
is
just
like?
fighting,
Is this
dude.
just saying like this is what lesbians is like? It's what it do be like. The one girl ties and bounds and then tickles
One's a
the
top,
other girl.
one's a bottom, dude.
Did we ever look up? Was this series made by a woman or?
Yes. Don't look it up. Yes.
Because in my head canon, that's amazing if it is.
Yeah, it's definitely.
J.K.
a woman
Rowling made it.
this.
Yeah.
This is J.K. Rowling's original vision for Harry Potter.
It is J.K. Rowling's.
She made it
J.K. Rowling.
when she was homeless.
Yeah, this is her
Yeah,
first
Yeah,
pitch
the
was
famous, the famously gay positive J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
Wrote this.
the heinously gay positive.
Well, see, they're not trans, so that's why.
Well, they were transitioning to magical girls.
That's true.
Yeah, it was a metaphor.
Do they do transform? You're right. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, one of Bizer's attacks is like she go exotrans. She actually says that in like
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
First episode.
eradicating the
Oh,
trans, dude. That's why.
I just looked up who created Gushing over Magical Girls and found out
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane,
No.
who transitioned to a woman.
On
To make the show.
March 15th, whatever, it doesn't matter. It was announced that the manga would go on hiatus due to the creator's health issues. Wow, who would have guessed that fucking shit?
Oh no. Did the creator have to get their pelvis replaced?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, that sucks
just,
though. With
it's like
Manga-ka, they're just always
every
overworked.
single one, every single mangaka has to stop working.
Yeah.
They have the
They
well, they
just
have
stop
like
working so much.
insane fucking. They have such insane deadlines just every
Ridiculous.
fucking week.
Like,
Is it just like if you miss one deadline, is that it? You're jobless. You're excommunicated
Dude,
from
yeah,
the
you get turned into
Shonen
a jobless
Jump.
reincarnate.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
reincarnate
isekai.
immediately as soon as you don't make the deadline.
I reincarnated as a jobless motherfucker.
It's a jobless. I got reincarnated
we
as a
need
jobless.
more isekais like that. Like I don't think I've seen a
What, they
single
reincarnate into a
isekai.
homeless person?
Well, I don't think I've seen a single isekai where the main character is like put into a position where he's like worse off than like he started. You know, or they started, I guess. It's
Isn't
like
Tanya's situation kind of worse than where he started?
it's
and he just
worse,
makes the
but it's
most
in
out of
like,
it?
but like Tanya's still like overpowered in the world that Tanya's in. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like you think like Konosuba, but Konosuba it's still like he's transported into a world that's like different, and he has like, you know, Aqua around who's like this goddess, and like, yeah, you know, like I'm saying that straight up. Like I want to see an isekai of like, you know, like a rich king or something that gets isekai and now he's just like this broke, jobless motherfucker and he has to like deal with that.
And he has to learn his life lessons by
Yeah, or you know,
being
maybe
the
less
very
stupid
thing
like
he
that, but like, you know what I mean.
oppressed.
But just something like that, like an isekai where it's like, I don't think I've seen that where it's
you want
like
the-
an isekai that
you want the fun, interesting character to get isekai'd into the boring, relatable character.
I'm just saying it could work.
Yeah.
You know, if it's
Was there ever an
written well.
isekai where it's like the Tommy got reincarnated into just another normal, boring
That
guy,
time.
and
Yeah, like
my life was
like,
no better than
That
I
that?
sounds
love the idea-
awesome.
dude,
I
can you
definitely
imagine,
wanna watch
though?
that entire show.
Oh, wait, I'm wrong. I'm
It's
wrong.
50
This does
episodes long.
exist. It's called The Devil is a Part-Timer, and I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah,
This trope does
you're
exist.
just realizing you're stupid now.
No, I've realized for years. I just
Sounds like we got to put that one on the
I feel
queue.
like we've talked about this.
I remember Devil's a part-timer. Yeah, I guess his situation is shittier, but he still looks cool. He's still like a cool
yeah. He still has his powers or whatever, but his powers are like limited too. I don't remember how
What if
that
it was like I got reincarnated into like a guy with like a baby
Well, that's
with
what I'm
like,
saying, like,
jaundice.
I like the idea
and,
of just like I
just,
got
like, ugly as
reincarnated
shit.
as like a fucking convenience store clerk or something, and it's just like, you know, like it goes from like being on top of the world to just like having a fucking shitty life and being entitled. Sounds kind of funny.
Wasn't
dude,
Devil's
I thought-
part-timer? He was real chill about it too. He didn't like freak out that his life sucked. If I remember.
Well,
right.
I think the context there was that like he wasn't a human, so he was like now suddenly in the human world, and like they were like, oh, this is cool and whatever. Like this is like fast food is normal, and this is how you do a job and whatever. And so it's like they're
He was,
less
into
like
it.
yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's like a positive message though. It's like, hey, a normal life
It's
is
propaganda.
just
They're like fucking
fun.
working fast food and don't hate and don't kill yourself.
so many people wanted to work at McDonald's after that show.
Probably, honestly, like, you know, like I feel like
It is a fun
there can be
idea.
some positive perspective in that. You know what I mean? Like
I also
if some-
like when I did Astromon, the show, like the manga that the character likes, and that story was basically what you're describing, and I thought I was like onto something, and then I was like, oh, Devil is a part-timer exists. Fuck.
yeah, they really. Damn it! He
Yeah.
got me.
But it's all in how you execute it.
Yeah, well, it was different. It was like the death goddess gets killed and reincarnates as a middle schooler or something stupid like that, and same idea. But I was like,
What about
Are they
the double
already
isekai?
like a middle schooler when they reincarnate, or do they have to like be
I
reborn
don't
and then as an
remember.
infant
I don't
growing
think I
into a?
needed really to explain anything else. The idea was more about the goddess was just like miserable as a human because humans suck. It was just kind of like it was called like I can't believe I was reborn as a human or something like that.
You need to reincarnate to let me know that being a human stinks.
Dude.
Yeah.
I already
Hey,
knew
well,
that.
imagine being reincarnated as a fucking ant.
What about the double
That'd be
isekai
sweet, dude. We're talking
where
about too strong.
the guy
Yeah, they
dies
also
twice?
fucking. Dude, you gotta listen to your bitch queen. Fuck that, dude.
Oh, shut up.
If you were like, if you
Your,
reincarnated, then it's
your
like
lifespan
the,
would be like a week. It would suck.
Wait, I
every
actually
ant
have.
is like reincarnated, and they have their human memories from their past life, and they're like, wow, this.
Yeah, imagine getting human
rocks.
reincarnated as a fucking ant. That would
I have
suck.
kind of a cool idea.
Imagine. Yeah, aren't there movies about this? Except for they're not reborn.
Yeah, like they get turned into like
die.
they like get small or something. Like
That
Honey, I
time I
Shrunk the
got
Kids or
turned into
something.
a fucking ant and died.
It's just Bugs
Great
Life,
movie.
but it's like a fucking
Yeah, it's Bugs Life with
retard
Flick.
died at the beginning.
Yeah, fucking eats
What
the
if-
guy in the Bugs
What
Life.
if you had an isekai where every episode the main character dies somehow, and he gets
Reincarnates
transported
into
to a
something.
different world, and it's like he has to like fucking navigate that new world every time, and it's like fucking stupid the whole time. But I also like the idea that in this setting that he has like some kind of like anti-character that's like trying to like kill him, or like there's a villain that's running around killing him every time.
It's also like
And then that-
omnipresent and killing him in every.
Yeah, and like then the
reincarnation.
villain kills himself to like transport to the new world or something like that, and so he
Oh
just
my
has this
God.
like he has this like Freddy Krueger ass bullshit guy that's just following him around. But then
that
like
would be a
they
sick
both have to
concept,
blend
and
into the world.
Every episode is a new reincarnation in a different setting. Like every episode of that show would need a completely different opening to just add to the bit.
Yeah, that would actually be cool as like a little tiny snippet, and like a Fooly Cooly.
Every
like,
episode is like a
six-episode thing.
pocket parody spoof of you know,
I swear to
whatever
God, if you
isekai has ever
fool
been
my
done.
Coolie again.
Yeah, that'd be fucking dope.
So he just keeps dying and being isekai'd into new places. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be fun.
Actually, there's an episode of Adventure Time where they do something like that. It was the
Finn
food
keeps
cycle one or
dying.
whatever. It's like they keep transporting into like, so they're doing like the circle of life or whatever. It's like a science thing, but I don't know, like that episode was on drugs for some reason. It was literally animated by Masashi not Masashi, what's his name? Masaki Yuoso or whatever. His he does like he's done a bunch of anime movies. And for some reason he just rolled up to animate for Adventure Time for that episode. But it's like
Masaki who?
they start off at like yeah, he literally animated hold up, let me figure out which episode it is. But they like start off as like birds, and then they start off like worms, and then they turn into like birds or whatever, and like they keep transforming because it's showing like how
Like, they keep
like
reincarnating into
food
different...
chain, that's what it's called. Food chain Adventure Time.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just called Food Chain.
Misaki Yuasa?
Musaki Yuasha, yeah.
Oh, food chain, yeah.
Saki, you shock me.
Yeah, this episode's on drugs, dude. It's kind of funny. But yeah,
Was
it's
this
similar to
after
that.
Adventure Time just completely turned into like an adult show? I feel like that happens at some
It has
point.
moments, yeah, for sure. It has a lot of
Oh, he
and
did-
or episodes. There's a lot of more mature themes occasionally. But then there's also episodes that are just kind of goofy and whatever.
He did ping pong.
He's
Ping
done-
Pong from Shaolin Showdown?
Yeah. No, I don't think
It's
he
his
did that.
creation.
I think that was the French.
No, he's done much more than ping pong.
That was like ping pong's a.
The night is short. Walk on girl. Lulu
Oh, that
over
one?
the wall.
That movie was
Mind
kind of dumb.
mind
though.
game. Inu O. Yeah, but dude, like
Inu?
it's not a
So,
Yeah,
so he
dude,
did
he's-
like all the fucking.
cat soup. Happy Machine.
Yeah.
His fucking animation style is fucking banger.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually saw a bunch of these. I saw Inuo at a screening. That was pretty cool. It was very weird, but it was fun. So
Yeah. I met him briefly.
Right,
Did you
Ottawa.
ask about the episode of Adventure
You
Time?
like kissed him on the mouth like several times, right?
I
you're, like,
walked
bragging
up and
about that
I
when we
like
first met.
he had a translator and I told the translator I was like I'm gonna kiss him on the mouth and she like went to say something and I just walked over and just started macking on him
Yeah, and then
and then he
started
pushed me
gaying
away
out
and
right there.
I don't know what he said in Japanese, but I think it was thank you so much. I love.
Yeah, he said
you.
like "Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto," and then he grabbed your nuts.
Yeah, it was pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie.
Fire.
So, anyways, I'm posting in chat right now my favorite character, Ping Pong. He's my favorite French character from Shaolin Showdown.
Okay.
Showing.
It's mostly for Gujo.
I think you
sorry.
could kick Aang's butt. That one. He's the real last airbender.
So we have a question from Yarpster.
Yarp got for us.
Yarpster's got us a question.
Salute to
that
Yarpster.
I'm pretty sure we've answered this question at some point, but he said, "How did you first get into anime, and what did you like about it?" That was from our Discord, our
really wanna go
episode
there.
rule Discord.
Yeah, you should join it.
You should join it.
That,
I
that
like
wasn't
that
a
they drew
request.
nipples on Goku when he was naked and when he was fighting Vegeta.
Vagina.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know where that comes from now to think about
Are
it.
we talking about anime or just like anime and manga? Because
Are we talking about anime or anime?
He said, "How did you first get into anime, and what did you like about it?"
okay, I guess
That was made in Japan.
anime
counts.
specifically, I would say for kids, but also my brother used to just, obtain, we'll say, anime growing up back in the day. So we just had like a lot of animes that he downloaded around. Like, I remember specifically just watching through Naruto and shit when I was like super young. Naruto, Bleach, all the big shonens were around. And then Dragon Ball, of course,
big
was just
four.
so omnipresent. I feel like it's always been omnipresent, but like
Yeah.
specifically in like the 90s, it was just like the anime that was like around.
Absolutely, I used to draw.
I would catch some of it on like TV and stuff, but I remember like I would stay up late and like the Adult Swim would come up and they'd be playing, or Toonami would come up and they'd be playing like Gundam and shit. I'm like, dude, this is so cool.
Oh,
And I had no
Yeah,
idea what
speaking
half
of-
of them were.
speaking of like that like I had like because I think Outlaw Star was on Toonami at some point, but I had a literal my stepmom threw all my shit away and I still like I'm about to commit war crimes thinking about this shit. But like I had a fucking VHS of like the first 2 episodes of Outlaw Star in the dub. Like that shit was like straight out of like 89 or some shit. I don't know when Outlaw Star came out.
It was 90s.
Outlaw Star.
Same
Probably
time as,
93.
Bebop.
Oh, 98. Okay. Yeah. But I straight up had like a VHS of that, like the first 2 episodes of that show. It's so fucking banger. God damn.
Yeah, my dad had a VHS of Macross, the movie. Like, do you remember?
Oh,
Love?
hell yeah.
And we just like he was like my dad's definitely the one that got me into anime. I don't even think he fully knew what it was, but he was like an adult weeb to a socially acceptable degree where he's like, oh, this is cool. I really like the way they depict technology, and I'm the one sitting there watching the VHS. He's like, but Dad, the boobies.
The boobies are so
then-
big. Oh yes, those
and then
are
he was
nice
like-
too.
Yeah, well, it was because like anime before the internet happened was like, it was like an art form, right? Like people liked anime, they
Yeah,
liked
that's what they called it.
cartoons. No, I'm just saying that like people had a respect for like animation, and then the internet came out, and
for
everyone was
sure,
like, "This is
yeah.
like fucking weeb shit," or like, "This is
I-
kid shit," or whatever.
I don't know.
I think
feel
our like my generation
Dude,
created that negative depiction of anime fans.
Before the internet,
Before that,
anime
no.
was for people who hid what they did from everyone. Like,
yeah.
Well, I guess yeah, like everything
it
was hid by
not
default
socially
before the internet.
acceptable.
if you
like,
watch
you would get
anime,
made
you're
fun
a
of,
fucking
yeah.
weirdo who likes schoolgirls or some. Like that was like the.
When
common-
did that start though? Because like all my dad's like his cousins and they would be like, oh yeah, anime is really cool, like Speed Racer and
Yeah,
Robotech
but,
and
dude,
Akira.
You're Filipino. It's different.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
It's different.
We do that. That's true. Yeah, in the Philippines, it was way more acceptable to be in.
What?
Anime.
This is an American Dad. Like literally, I would
know.
like catch anime on like my dad didn't watch it, my mom didn't watch it, my sisters didn't watch it. I was like the only one, and I remember just like seeing clips of it. And I'm like, this is fucking cool. I really like this guy called Goku with his fucking power staff that gets long and stuff. And that's Sakura
Oh, shit,
Reload. That's
talking about
not
Dragon
not
Ball.
the one. No, it's not Dragon Ball. It's Sakura. It's like Sakura Reload or something. I always love the comparison because there's a character in that called Goku. That was like one of the first ones I fucking watched, and I'm like, whoa.
Sakura what?
It was like Sakura or Reload or some shit. We should watch that
Wait.
at some point.
Wait. No, I think you're thinking of Sayuki.
Is it Sayuki?
Reload.
I don't remember what the fuck it is.
Because
I remember it's
Sakura's the
something
one
like
with the Sakura Wars, Sakura Tyson. That's the one with the battleships.
This panel from Outlaw Star is kind of fire.
Hold on, wait.
I don't
Derek,
know.
is this the Goku you're talking about?
Wait, are you gonna post?
Sayuki Goku. That shit rocks too, even though it's very like I watched it. I tried watching it again recently. I was like, this is real corny. But
I was
it rocked.
watching
I
Death
take it back, it
Note.
still rocks.
And my dad came downstairs and was like, you're watching your Asian shit?
Yeah, my
And then
mom used to call
He
them
like gave you a
Orientals.
knuckle sandwich and like
No,
threw
he
the
just,
VHS in the
like
garbage.
fucking
And
just,
an
like,
atomic wedgie.
That's it.
made a noise and then left.
My dad was always pretty chill with
mean,
like
my
he was
dad
pretty.
was
I think my
too.
dad
He's
like had like
just
seen
giving me
like the
shit.
original Akira when it was like bootlegged.
I remember
Kinda
like
type
he
shit.
takes off his like.
Yeah, my dad was pretty supportive of anime too.
But Matt, yeah, that's it. Was that actually called? Is it not Sakura Reload? For some reason, I remembered it as Sakura.
You might be thinking of Card Captor Sakura, who also has a staff and a little Goku.
and
of
she
her
is
own.
also named Goku. Yeah.
Yeah, Sakura Goku is.
Well, that show's fun too. I
Dude,
think
that
when
one,
I got
that show doesn't get enough credit. The Four Kids, or what was the Canadian dub where they tried to make it American is so insane.
we should watch that at some point. But I was
We
gonna
have to
say
watch
really
that
quick-
version specifically. It's
Yeah,
so
that version
ridiculous.
specifically, if we can find it. But what I was gonna say, like when I actually got into anime, like proper, it was probably like Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah,
That's classy.
I
Yeah.
watched Avatar and then Netflix recommended me Full Metal, and then it recommended me Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I was like, what the fuck, this is even better, oh my god. And then it recommended me Full Metal, what's the other one, Full Metal something,
Metal Panic.
Panic. And I was like, there's more Full Metal, wow. And then I
Shared
started
universe,
it,
baby.
and it wasn't Full Metal Alchemist, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? This shit sucks. And then
The mechs in Full Metal Panic though are sick.
yeah, I'm sure it's good. I just
Robots.
got pissed because I thought it was the same.
Because you're
show.
stupid.
Yeah.
Because you're like, it has Full Metal in it.
I was like, oh
Full Metal's
shit,
in it.
there's
It's the
more.
same brand.
Well, you know when you finish a show, and it like fucking just like wrecks you.
Ruins your life.
Yeah, it ruins your life. So you're just like clinging onto any fucking hope you
Anything.
can. So,
You need that You need that sweet dopamine release.
yeah, dude. It's like all your friends just died. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh man.
you're like, wait, what do you mean there's no more? But I love that you're like looked at the image
that
of
was like
Full Metal
Godanner for me when
Panic of
Godanner
the guy
ended.
like probably standing in his cool mech and his like
Well, it's
skin
like
tight suit,
it's like
different
a guy and
style.
I think a girl, if I remember correctly.
It's the girl with the blue hair.
Yeah.
I think that's why like I end up liking like movies a lot instead of like I watch shows all the time. Don't get me wrong, but like I feel like whenever I watch like a really good movie, like it's just like you sit down, you get like an experience, and then you leave, and you're like, yeah, that was great, that was awesome, you know. But like with a show, it's like it's like overeating. Like you just like, oh man, that was so fucking good, but then you just like hurt, and then you have like a hangover the next day, and you're just like, oh my god, like.
Yeah, you feel like
can't-
all your
just,
friends
like,
died.
You're so stuck on it for a minute, yeah. It's like,
Well, that's because you spend so much fucking time on it, and you're just like if it really
guess that-
is a good show.
That probably is what it is.
It's also just like when it it brings your emotions with you on the journey, and then it's
Yeah.
over, and then you're like, fuck.
You guys ever watched the end of Evangelion, the movie?
I haven't watched the
That's
beginning.
one where I feel like if I
but-
watched it in full, it
That's
would
not
make me
true.
want to die.
Dude,
Isn't it like really depressing?
I felt so depressed after watching it. It was great.
I felt depressed after the OG series, and I was like, I don't think I can handle the movie.
I didn't
I
finish
get too
it. I
sad.
still haven't finished it to this day.
Yeah, that's one
I've only
I
ever
need
seen,
to
like,
give a good
clips.
binge through.
Asuka
I like it.
writhing in agony at her eyeball getting popped, and like, dang, that's bad. That's a bad.
I
thing.
like it.
The vibes are bad.
It's very like drony.
Fight's cool.
Kind of like it's slow, kind of.
Well, I don't feel like
know.
the final movie's that slow.
Not the series felt that way, but like not in a bad way. It's just like, I don't know. It's like one of those where it's.
You could just watch the movies then.
That's true.
They have movies that recap a lot of the
They're
original,
probably
and then they have the
evangelicals or-
Better
reboot movies. Yeah, I did. I mean, I didn't watch those like original ones besides the end of Evangelion. So I watched like the original series, and then I watched the end of Evangelion, and then I watched the rebuilds. Like the classic movie Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, Thrice Upon a Time, easy title. To
The fact
remember.
that you've memorized it is a testament to your.
Well, whenever someone says,
Dedication.
"What's your favorite movie?" I just love saying that because it's fucking a mouthful and it's retarded.
Evangelion 358 days over 2.
Yeah, 358 for 2
The
days or
rebirth
whatever.
or redo
And then
will
they
not
just
advance.
look at me and shake their fucking head. Like, man, he's autistic. And I'm like, yeah, sorry.
We're the 3-episode rule. Remember to like so we could jam our noise straight into the algorithm. Subscribe and follow so you don't miss our next episode. Seriously, it's important. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.